I have 3 goals today. And that is to help us all lose, or at least to reduce that vocal footprint that we have regarding 3 words. That is awesome, very, and really. And now don't panic. I am not asking anyone to completely obliterate those words from your vocabulary. I would simply like you to consider reducing your input and increasing your vocal lexis into a higher level. Let's look at awesome. Awesome began in the year about 1600, 1580 to be exact. And when it began, we used awesome, or people used awesome, to speak with great significance, in severe fear, incomprehensible dread, biblical proportion, Old Testament terror when you used the word awesome. I promise if you used awesome, you were not having a good day. Over the years, many words in our fluid word dictionary have simply been eliminated. For instance, twaddle, brabble, and pettifog. They meant nonsensical chatter. We don't use those anymore now, do we? But awesome did make the cut. So we went from being awesome in a biblical proportion of terror to a reduction into that great significance place. For instance, we would have used awesome only to describe, behold, the awesome grandeur of the Grand Canyon. Listen to the awesome tremble of Niagara Falls. Sadly for awesome, it further has devolved into the tweenager word that basically means sugar and spice and everything nice. Yes. It is even featured in a full-length film, Everything is Awesome, where, honestly, the awesome Batman goes with the awesome real guy dude, and they all get together and they do really awesome things, and they spend a whole awesome day, and they end up, spoiler alert, being totally, say it with me,
Awesome.
Absolutely, thank you so much. Now, I want you to remember that there are hundreds of words to describe things that are marvelous, such as sublime. You were all a sublime audience. I saw a film and it was poignant. Carl gave a speech that was riveting and educational. You don't have to use that word. Anybody sick of me using the word awesome yet? Raise a hand, raise a hand. You know you are, you're thinking, please stop using that word. Please stop using that word. So let us consider to, again, reduce, lose, have awesome, be placed in another whole spectrum, another level. Let's move on to really and very. These are modifying intensifiers without inherent meaning. Think about that, without inherent meaning. Yet we use them as speakers in an attempt to add power to our speaking. But it doesn't. It truly diminishes what we have to say. So if you are at that precipice, linguistically, of considering using very or really, here's a clue, guess what? You are using a word that in most probability is not a significant enough word for you to be using. Use something else. If you want to say somebody is very smart, try astute or insightful. You want to talk about really colorful. Let's use vibrant, gaudy, or vivid. You're very sleepy. No, you're weary. You're exhausted. You are lethargic. How about really skinny? You are skeletal or svelte? Now here's a trick with that one. What if, as a writer or a speaker, you really did want to use the word skinny? For instance, she's wearing skinny jeans. You certainly wouldn't want to say she's wearing skeletal jeans. That probably is not what you mean to say. So go ahead and change the first word. Leave it there. Imagine extremely skinny jeans, exceptionally skinny jeans, especially skinny jeans. Well, folks, you have my attention again. So I want you to consider, have I made my point? We're tired of awesome. We really and very can take a nap. Yes? Because that's my point. I hope that you've done that and that I have convinced you that you can take awesome, really, and very, get to the lexiconal corner and stay there for a good time out. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you very, very much, Kyle. And now if those who are in the room could
Did she
write
say
down some
very,
feedback
very?
for Kyle, and in those online, in the chat, you will see Kyle's email address. Please feel free to email her your comments and feedback.